Hi, my name is Kyle McCrell. I'm going to give a video today on a typical way to rack your harness, put your gear on your harness to start traditional lead climbing. Now, traditional climbing is crack climbing. Basically, you're not climbing anything with bolts on it or anything. You're placing your own protection. And what you're placing are things called stoppers, aka nuts, or camelots. Nuts are called passive protection because they don't have a trigger, and basically you take a nut, put it in a crack, you'd slide it down, and it would lock off right here. You'd clip a carabiner to it, you clip that to your rope, that would catch you if you fell. Active protection is this camelot. This is size 0.75. It expands to 0.75 inches. It has a trigger on it, see? And you retract the trigger, and it's a camming device. You stick it in the crack, just like this, let go, it should hold just like that if it's a good placement. You're gonna clip this into your rope, keep climbing, catch it, see if you fell. Now, in order to place all this protection while you're crack climbing or traditional climbing, there's a certain way that you can rack it on your harness so that you can climb efficiently, you can climb better, and it's not gonna get in your way. So, I like to start out just by placing my cams on my harness first, and I always start small to big. Now I learned this from a video by Beth Rodden on basically efficiently racking your harness, what I'm teaching you right now. And it starts, small starts left on the front loop on your left side. And this is that was a 0.3 inches. Now this is a 0.4. All these cams, I have a 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.75, 1, 2, 3. The numbers before the cam indicate how many inches they expand. So, I start small to big, like I said, and I put 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.75 on my harness, right? So this is exactly how this loop would look if I was getting ready to lead a crack climb right now. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start over here on my right side with the bigger sizes. Number one, number two, number three. Number one, number two, number three. So right now, I have a single half set of cams on me. The other half of my rack is in Yosemite right now, being used by my best friend, Mitchell J. So, I have my cams on me, and now I'm gonna place my nuts on me. And this is also called a nut tool, because sometimes these suckers get stuck, and you need this to get them out. So, I'm gonna put those on my back right second loop, because I'm gonna rather be wanting to place these because they're easier and more efficient, and they hold more force if a fall were to happen than these things. So I've got basically all my protection on me, and now all the simple stuff needs to come. This are your essentials if you were to go sport climbing, for example, where you don't need all this clunky gear. You just need some quick draws, some belay devices, some webbing, and a couple locking carabiners to build an anchor, do cool stuff. So I'm going to take my anchor, I'm going to put it behind the stoppers, because also I'm not using this until I'm done with whatever I'm leading. This will not be used the entire time I'm climbing. And then I'm going to take, personally I like to take 2 belay devices on me when I climb, and because this back loop isn't being used really, I'm going to go ahead and clip these back here, because again, I'm not using these until I get to the top of the climb. Right back here. Now all that's left too are quick draws. Quick draws, you need these because these nuts don't come with a carabiner. See all these hanging here on one carabiner? You typically take these, and once you placed your stopper or your nut, you would place this on it, clip it to your harness. And I'm gonna go ahead and place these right back here so that I know once I place a nut, I can go ahead and swiftly grab a quick draw and place it on there. And last but not least, you got 2 things. This is your personal anchor system. When I finish the climb and I get to the anchor, I would typically clip this in, go direct on the anchor so that my weight would be held on this. And then these are just extra runners with a carabiner. So there's a lot of rope drag when you're crack climbing because the route might zigzag or something. And when a cam would be placed in a crack, you'd have it placed, right? And to extend it, you would just go ahead, clip this to this, take this one, clip it on the ends, and this extends the cam. So you'd basically want to have these on your rack too, or basically with you while you're climbing. And that is one of the most efficient ways to rack your harness while crack climbing. Thank you for joining me in this video, and hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.